It is time for a Bay Spotlight where we highlight great businesses in Geelong doing wonderful things to make your life better. This time around, it's Access Your Supports. The CEO joins us in the studio for a Saturday morning, and it's Marcus Dripps. Hello, Marcus.
G'day, Millie.
Lovely to see you. Now, Access Your Supports, AYS, you guys have been proactive in coping with changes from the NDIS for many years now. The changes come, you roll with them, you do great things. Can you share with us how you're navigating the current sort of uncertainties and what it means for people who are participating?
Yeah, absolutely. So in the 7 or 8 years that we've been providing services to NDIS participants, ever since the NDIS was in its trial form here in Geelong, we've had a range of different services to support people with disabilities. I think the key has always been to keep your eye on what are the needs of the people that you're working with, rather than worrying about the overall scheme design and what's happening in the land of the politicians. Our approach has always been just to focus on the people in front of us, focus on their current situation and try and understand their dreams and aspirations, work out how we can help them to achieve those.
That's a beautiful answer and I love that, and this is why you've been doing it so well. We're talking to Marcus Dripps, who is the CEO of Access Your Supports. So ongoing talks about the future of the NDIS, will it remain, all that sort of stuff. How is AYS sort of making sure your participants will get to receive the quality of the support that they're after?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the main message for me is, people should be reassured that the scheme is here to stay. It seems to have support from the entire Australian community, and while there has been some recent media about some people doing the wrong thing within it, that is the minority. And I think our focus needs to continue to be, as it always has been, on working with the people in front of us, trying to help them, empower them to make proactive decisions in their lives and participate in community in the ways that they want to. Just last week I got a little note from a young person who was able to attain employment for the first time. And so, without the type of supports that are offered under this scheme, people with disability would sometimes have trouble doing the things that those of us who don't have disability take for granted. And so as long as we continue to be focused on the person in front of us and what are their needs, what are their dreams, what are their aspirations, then I think we're in a good place.
One of the things too, Marcus, I've noticed over the months that you guys have been coming in here is you have a very local team too. Are you proud of your team at AYS and how you do help your participants?
Oh, absolutely. We're a Geelong-based business. We do also have a presence in regional Victoria, in Colac and Mildura, and we're always sort of looking for ways in which we can help support people who are having trouble accessing services, hence the name of the business, Access Your Supports. Particularly in regional and remote Victoria, there's a lot of challenges with an absence of service providers, and so if we can play a role in getting out there into those communities, bringing some providers in, if they're not available locally, so that people can get the services that they need, then that really excites us on a daily basis, trying to understand those challenges and come up with some solutions that meet the needs of those participants.
We're speaking to Marcus Dripps, who is the CEO of Access Your Supports here in Geelong. If anybody is thinking about finding a new provider or they're not quite sure, they're a bit unsure about the future, how would you encourage them to come to you guys and take a look?
Yeah, to probably from a starting point, if they jump on the website, which is ays.com.au, that's got a range of information about the different services we provide, and also has some mechanisms in there where you can get in touch with someone. If you prefer to talk to a real human, that's also possible. I know that these days some people get a little bit sick of the online form and those kind of things and just want to have a chat with someone. If you jump on the website, you'll get some details where that's available too.
All right, Access Your Supports, ays.com.au. Marcus, lovely to see you today in the studio.
Great to be here, Millie.
Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.